Alright guys, we're going to jump right into this look. I've gone ahead and actually primed my eyelids. I used the Shape Tape concealer and also the Maybelline Loose Fit Me powder. I actually am in the shade Light Medium Honey for Shape Tape. This is actually lighter for my under eyes, but I wanted to have a light base so you guys can really see these colors pop. I am going to be using the brand new Norvina palette. As you can see, it is still in its packaging. I haven't even opened it. Here it is, beautiful velvet periwinkle lilac packaging, and we're gonna dive right in. So I'm actually gonna be using the brush that comes with the palette. It's a nice dual-ended brush, and I'm actually dipping in with the shade Passion right here, and I'm placing the shade right onto my outer V. And zoom you guys in just a little bit. Right away I can tell these colors are blending out very smoothly. They're very buttery. The pan does have a little bit of kickback, but it's not so bad. I'm just going to flip my brush over to the other side and start blending right into the crease. Next, with that same brush, I'm picking up Love right here. Now this actually has a bit of kickback, as you guys can see in the pan. And I'm taking the shade as a transition and melting that into the Passion shade. So far, the colors blend out really, really well. Next, I'm picking up this Eco Tools Fluffy Blending Brush. I'm going in with the shade Dazzling, and I'm just kind of tapping the shade right here. And then I'm just going to be spraying this and then just lightly blending this. Then I'm just going to go in with the second layer because I want it to be intense. I'm just taking Love and actually applying it to the brow bone area above the crease because I actually want that pink to be seen. Now I'm going to be picking up this smaller tapered brush, and I'm going to be picking up the shade Dreamer right here, same thing. Going to be spraying again and applying this just to the center for that spotlight effect. I'm picking up Passion and deepening up the outer V just a little bit more since we lost some of that intensity. I'm also going to be popping some of that Dream shade and taking it right into my inner corner as well. Just picking up a black eyeliner. This one's from Rimmel. You guys have seen me use this a ton of times, and I'm just going to be applying this to my lash line. I'm almost going to be creating a baby wing, so I'm just extending this liner out and also smudging the liner out so it gives us more of a softer effect. So here I am just tight lining my lash roots as well to make them nice and dark. Alright guys, so as you can see, my face is on. I'm actually going to move on to the bottom lash line, and for that I'm using that black liner again, and I'm going to tight line. I'm going to be picking up Passion again, and I'm going to be smoking out my bottom lash line with this. And with the small tapered blending brush, I'm going to be picking up Love again and just taking this to my bottom lash line. I'm going to be picking up a Dreamer and popping this as my brow bone highlight. Alright guys, so for the second look, I'm starting off with the Shape Tape Concealer and the Maybelline Fit Me powder to set it on my eyelids. So I'm first picking up the shade Incense right here on a Morphe E27 brush. I am going to be applying this as my transition shade. So as you guys can see, I'm actually taking this shade quite close to the brow bone. Now with that same brush, I'm going in with Eccentric. And this color placement is going right onto the crease, just below the Incense shade. I'm actually also bringing this down onto my mobile lid as well. So then I'm going to pick up this brown eyeliner, which I normally use. This is from NYX, and I'm actually going to be creating a soft line just here. And I'm just going to blend this out with a soft smudge brush right here. And while I'm here, I'm also going to be tight lining with this. I'm going to go in with Volatile. I'm going to be placing this onto the outer V and halfway into my mobile lids. I'm going back in with that brown eyeliner and just drawing a line on the lash line just to make this a little bit more smoky and dark. And I'm flicking my brush upwards so that we can feather the shade out and it looks a little bit more sultry. I'm going to finish the rest of my face and then we'll come back and finish off the eyes. I'm going to be going in back with my black eyeliner. This is from Rimmel and I use this all the time, and I'm going to be tight lining. So next what I want to do is take the same brown eyeliner that I used and going to apply that to the bottom lash line. I'm picking up Volatile again, and I'm going to be applying this to the bottom lash line. Now on the same brush, I'm actually picking up Eccentric. I'm actually bringing this below Volatile just to smoke it out a little bit more and blend out any harshness that we do have. Alright guys, that's it for this tutorial and this video. I just wanted to really quickly give you guys my thoughts on the Norvina palette. As you can see, the packaging you guys have seen already looks like this. It's a beautiful periwinkle purple. I love purple, so when I saw this palette, I was like, I already have a lot of purple shadows. Do I need another one? But then I was just like, okay, some of the colors in here are pretty unique. The color story is beautiful. It is very Norvina. When you look at her, you think about those pastel purpley shades. So this is her baby, and I know why she created a palette like this. And what I like about it is the fact that one side has pretty much all mattes and the side is all shimmer. There is, however, two shades in here which is not exactly completely matte. It has a little bit of glitter in it, and that would be Love and Soul right here. So it has like very tiny bit of shimmer in it. You really have to look at it in the pan to see the shimmer, but it is more of a matte base. The colors, the mattes itself blend out really well. It's very pigmented and they are they're very buttery and they blend out really well. Basically, they do have a bit of kickback, so I do recommend doing your eye makeup first before you do the rest of your face. Same thing with the shimmers. The shimmers perform really well, but they do have some kickback, especially if you're applying with the brush. I felt like, you know, the shimmers kind of fell onto my cheeks, so you need to be a little bit careful about that. But other than that, the shades overall in general perform really well. This palette is more geared towards people who love purple, who love Anastasia in general. I'm gonna buy it anyways. But if you really like the color story and the color spectrum here, it is more of a purpley palette. You can create shimmery looks, you can create this smoky, sultry look, but this is as dark as it's gonna go. If you want something which is really smoky, really dark, and want to do nighttime looks where it's just like really, really, really dark, this is not the palette, because this is more of a softer tones. But other than that, I have really nothing bad to say about this palette, other than the fact this palette is solely based on preference. I am definitely going to be using this palette a lot more and creating more looks for you guys with this. This palette I think retails for about $55 Canadian at Sephora. I will link it down below. I'm not exactly 100% sure. Now this palette is currently available on the Anastasia website and on Ulta. I actually purchased it from Ulta because I couldn't wait for it to come to Sephora. So yeah, that's it, you guys. I just wanted to give you guys my final thoughts. If you have any questions about this palette, if you guys would like to know more, leave all your comments and questions down below. I'll get to them as soon as I can and as best I can, so that I can give you guys more of an informed opinion or an informed answer. So if you guys are looking to buy it, you guys are well aware of what you're getting into with this palette. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye!